In this video, I'm going to talk about childhood vows. As eye-opening as it can be to see their family's money paradigm, people often think that it doesn't have much impact or control over their current adult life. How could it? Why would it? They ask. The implications go far beyond just absorbing views of money and wealth. We actually make unconscious vows about these views that have the power to limit and impoverish ourselves for a lifetime. As children, we have a built-in reptilian brain survival instincts that focus on being accepted and safe inside our families. If someone were alone in the wilderness because his tribe had kicked him out, he wouldn't survive long. In modern times, this powerful instinct to survive physically applies more to emotional survival, which drive us to figure out how to get the most safety, love, nurturing, and positive attention, and how best to avoid criticism, danger, physical pain, and rejection. This instinct to survive and thrive in your tribe is so hardwired and strong that children take a vow to ensure the highest possibility of success, to be loyal to their family paradigm. This encompasses all aspects of the who you are and how you feel about things, dynamics learned from your family, including how empowered or disempowered you feel about money. It also applies to what kind of person you are in relation to your level of success, income, education, wealth, and what's possible for people like us. Typically, you are not aware of this vow. Interestingly, there are other opposing vows from childhood to never be anything like your family and to rebel against their beliefs that are often made deliberately. The primitive survival instinct has another aspect behind personal responses, survival and evolution of the species. That instinct hardwires you to want to grow, differentiate yourself from the tribe, think differently, and rebel. So you end up with two opposing vows regarding your family paradigm. First, you vow to be loyal to in order to fit in, never surpass your tribe or parents, and be good according to family standards. At the same time, you vow to rebel against that paradigm, reject its limits, and never be like your family. These opposing vows can operate within us simultaneously and drive our unconscious behavior in many areas of life in competing directions. For example, you may specifically remember that you vowed to never be poor like your parents. That might have driven you to far exceed their income and success. But eventually, the vow to never surpass your tribe can create actions and behavior that sabotage your efforts, landing you back in the exact paradigm you vowed never to be in. This process leaves thousands of entrepreneurs and many people who are self-employed stunned, devastated, and disillusioned, wondering how everything went so wrong. In short, the vow of loyalty to your family's money paradigm causes you to limit money and success to stay in line with it. You restrict how you earn, manage, and save money, no matter how brilliant, talented, or educated you are. This vow makes you play small, not ask for much, and doubt your value. The vow of rebellion against that paradigm pushes you to consciously strive to surpass and break free of it while you unconsciously sabotage your success. You deliberately hinder how you earn, manage, and save money. The conflict between your instinct and the vow causes cycles of ups and downs, growth and momentum that suddenly turn to loss, betrayal, failure, and disappointment. To see the vow of loyalty, pay attention to your feelings as you look at your parents in your picture. Even if you don't like what you see or disagree with how your parents did things, you might still feel sympathy or compassion for their struggle, particularly for the main breadwinner. For example, my father worked so hard but never got a break. Or my mom sacrificed so much to give us what we needed and had little for herself. You might even feel it's unfair that they never felt empowered or lived their dreams. These feelings come from the loyalty vow. Even if you're angry looking back, there's often residual sadness if your parent was a good person and had to work hard for just enough money to survive. The innate drive to be loyal to family means you will recreate the same limitations, striving, working, and sacrificing with very little reward, and honor your parents with thoughts like, they sacrificed so much for their children but never enjoyed security and money. It would be wrong, disloyal, and selfish for me to have what they missed out on. Their set point for earning, security, hard work, achievement, and disappointment becomes yours. You may subconsciously feel something and consciously wish for more as they did. But if you start moving behind the set point of the paradigm or even plan to, two powerful emotions will likely stop you: guilt and fear. Guilt comes from asking to enjoy everything your parents never got and wanting less struggle. If you achieve that, you show your parents it can be done and they did it wrong. You may fear surpassing your family since it could make you an outsider, different, and subject to potentially harsh judgment, mistrust, and rejection. You'll barely be conscious of these feelings, but they are powerful emotional drivers. How does this happen? You limit yourself and the amount of money you work for in a million unconscious ways. Or you expand how hard you must work for it to match your earliest family paradigm as an unconscious show of loyalty to your family. You may have an unconscious vow to never surpass them, to never outdo, try to stand out, be better than, or outshine your tribe. That's also true if you say, if I made $1 million, my parents would be proud of me. It doesn't matter what you feel consciously today. Early family memories drive your current financial picture. A vow of rebellion to be nothing like your family, your tribe of origin, is also a vow to battle. You recreate your parents' reality and then battle against it, try to show you're better, prove you can outrun it, and push past it. You believe you can do better. Then you sabotage yourself and the cycle begins again. I admit this isn't logical, yet people unconsciously exhibit this pattern over and over in their business. Look at this type of pattern in your life and take full responsibility for it right now, since until this moment you had no idea it was running you. Now you know. Your family paradigm has more powerful control over your entire money picture than anything else in your life. Recognizing it begins to give that power back to you. I want you to have an aha moment about how you do this in your own life. When you clear the old paradigm, you get to control your financial steering wheel. And in the next video, we will do some tapping. I cannot wait to help you clear and shift some of the earliest money paradigm in your savings and shift that savings account of yours. Yes, I will see you in the next video. Lots of love and take care.